Hello? Sup. Oh, where is sup? Holy, it's been a minute. Hi, Ipor. Long time no see, brother. All right, so today, as you can tell by, well, first off, it's been a minute, but honestly, today I just wanted to pull for Kitasan Black, maybe draw her a little bit. I actually haven't drawn in a few days, but I kind of need a kind of de-rust, but that I also really just wanted to play Uma Musume, but mine as well, like I was gonna pool anyways, so mine as well, like on camera. He's still so hot. Nah. You're too kind. You're always too kind. Oh, hope you've been all right, man. But yeah, I was probably just gonna first off, let's just doodle a little bit. Or maybe let's go over. I was thinking of maybe going over some of the pieces I've drawn recently, because there's been some nice ones, in my opinion. And then maybe de-rust a little, and then pool. So then later I can play Uma Musume, since I haven't played it in a while. But with my favorite horse, Kitasan Black, being in the game as an actual Uma, not just her meta support card, I need to play. I need to play a little bit. But yeah, let's see. I realize I've only drawn Kitasan Black like 2-3 times, and I think every single time it's been lewd to some extent. But the other day, and I only knew this because I was, because of jumping back into Uma Musume, I saw people saying, I think today is Simbali Rudolph's birthday, which is pretty sick. So I was curious, looked up Kitasan Black's birthday, and it was on the 10th. So like 3 days ago. So I do need to draw something, because I am the fakest fan ever for me to not have drawn her something for her birthday. But speaking of things I do need to draw, there's a lot that I need to draw. Where is this? There it is. There is a lot that I need to draw on my list. Let's go over some. So one of those, Kitasan Black's birthday. Belated birthday present. I should write this down, actually. Let's write this down. Things I need to draw. I actually do always have a sticky note. Oh, yeah, sharing screen. Cool. I always have sticky notes. I like using sticky notes to figure out what I'm drawing. So I have a different one that has like all of the stuff that, like all my ideas that I draw. But Kitasan Black birthday. Kind of tiny. That's fine for now. Kitasan Black birthday piece. Maybe we'll figure out today. Depends how, it's been like, what, 1 or 2 days since I've drawn. So sometimes I de-rest fast. Sometimes I start drawing and I'm like, I'm not drawing at all today, actually. So it might be one of those days. But Kitasan Black birthday, which was on the 10th. And then Hoshimachi Suisei, Makamiyoshi, her birthday is coming up. Her birthday / anniversary is on 3/22. Suisei birthday art. I think I've drawn, or at least doodled something for her birthday every year, but I have time to actually do it. I also have a commission that is due soon as well. I think it's like due in a week and a half. I should double check that. But I have a comm that maybe I'll work on stream, not today, but maybe another time. Comm 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks. What day is today? The 13th? Probably the 23rd, I think it's due, but I'll double check later. This is a list just for me, to be honest. And then what am I thinking about? There's one more. There's a game called Chaos Zero Nightmare that I casually play. It's like Slay the Spire, except looted anime women. And there's like an art contest that I want to enter. I think it's like, again, we'll go over all this another time, but Chaos Zero Nightmare, there's like an art contest due in like a month from now. I think it's like somewhere, but it's like 4/12 or something that I need to work on as well. Oh my god, Purple, yo, what up, dude? Have you tried Arknight's Edfield? Yes, I have. Okay, we'll talk about Arknight's. I'll talk about Arknight's Edfield while I pull something up that I should work on before. So yeah, I have been playing Enfield. I haven't played 1.1 yet, which came out what, a few days ago. As someone who I would consider myself a quite the casual Arknights fan, for the most part, I think Enfield has been great. I like the story of where it's going. It's a bit plain, right? But I really like Wuling, and I'm excited to play 3.1. What am I looking for? Pulling my ref sheet. Yeah, I haven't gotten into the whole nitty gritty for Arknight's Enfield, if that makes sense. Like, in the beginning, I did try to do some base building of my own, and it kind of made me dizzy. So, like, pretty much the entirety of Wuling, I need to update because of the update, but like, I just blueprinted all of that. And I don't fully understand the combat yet. Is that disguised Toast plushie in the back? It is. It is. I don't watch too much Toast anymore, besides like the stuff he does with OTV. But I am quite the OG fan since I watched him in his Hearthstone days. Because back in the day, I used to be a big Hearthstone guy. Not anymore. I've not played in years, but back in the day, loved Hearthstone and loved Toast content. Oh yeah, I finished 1.1 and it made me like Tang Tang a lot more. Oh my god, I already really like Tang Tang, and I got super lucky. First time I've been like super lucky in Enfield. I have been careful, and I refuse to pool for anyone unless I got 120 pulls guaranteed. And the first person that I did pull for was a Vaughn, who I got in 60. And then for Tang Tang, I did not want to, I wanted her, and I only pulled with the pool that they gave us, and I luckily got her on 20 in 20, which is extremely lucky. I actually jumped out of my chair when that happened. I was like, oh my god. So I doodled Kitasan earlier, just chibi. See what we're gonna make of this. I got on the 30-second pool since I got 2 free pools that had expiration, so I had to use them or lose them. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Yeah, she seems like a really fun character to play as well, because I haven't really gotten to play her. I like semi-built her. But like, you know how it is with investing in this game. There's just, it takes so long to build a character. Like, I have her 80, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do about with her weapon because I haven't looked into how to build her or her weapon options, but I just do not have the arsenal tokens or tickets, whatever they're called, the weapon pool currency to pool for her weapon. I think I have enough for like 2 or 3 multis. Maybe if I get enough for 4, I will try to. But then I think that would mean I had to pull 4 more. I had to pull her more. Oh, but I don't want to use any more pools. Should have gotten some expressions, or not expressions, but something. Some Pinterest anything refs for me to draw her. Yeah, focus on Ember, one of those people that built her on DPS that damn is expensive. Yeah, it's expensive, dude. The character I built the most, my favorite character, is Chedu. And before like a VOD came out, I tried to like M9 everything that she had. Could not do it still. It just took so many resources. So I have her like at, I think 2 of her, I think like her basic and her skill are like maxed out. But then I stopped investing so much into her because I don't actually have like, I kind of have like a half story built team. And then I started building a Vaughn when she came out, and then I had to build all the characters for a Vaughn team. So I could have been smarter with my resources, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe we'll take this ref. Looks like a good ref. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna doodle a little bit, see how it feels, and then honestly, the main focus, I just wanted an excuse to play Uma Musume. I'm not gonna play it, but like I'm gonna pool, so then I can play later. Is the plan. Yeah, let's see if I could get something done. Actually, I should do something more wholesome now that I think about it. Hold on. I'm picking again. I'm like 3 for 3 on the poses that I've picked for Kitasan. Maybe I should find something more wholesome to celebrate her birthday. Just maybe. You guys found only 6-star you missed? Dude, Vaughn was like the only character that I wanted besides Levitain. I was like, I need a Vaughn, I need a Vaughn. And now, I mean, I got Tang Tang, and I don't know what else I want now. I'm not sure if I want Rossi or not. We'll see. Low-key though, I just need to focus building on like 2 characters. Sorry, 2 teams. The cryo team and the physical team. Maybe I should just do a portrait. Those are always easier. I got something also. Where's my sticky note that I just had? Sticky note I have. I think y'all saw that. That was my wallpaper. I don't know why it's not just capturing. It's capturing the whole screen. It's fine. Merch. I want to be more mindful of what I draw to be possible merch things. Kurimu! Yo, what up, dude? 2D art Tasca, dude. Oh, you flatter me, you flatter me. What up, dude? Good seeing you. I was just about to attempt to de-rust since I haven't drawn in a few days. I am going to be pulling, doing some Gamba work later, but I wanted to see what was up. Or she's a badass gooner or a meme, so pick your poison. True. Actually, true. I feel like I want to dabble. I want to dabble just a little bit in everything. Also, working out will be tough this week. I'll DM you. I got you, dude. I got you. It is what it is. Life be like that, you know? What was I saying? All right. Oh yeah, me being more deliberate about what I draw. So I feel like I haven't drawn this in my leisure time in a while. I do want to go over. Oh, my mind's everywhere. I do want to go over the last few pieces I did because I am proud of them. But something that I do want to draw that I think will help me in, like, you know, like I said, being a bit more deliberate about possible merge is I want to draw more headshots, like portraits, because I think it'd be really cool to have just like, I mean, I don't think you can see in the camera, can you? No, but like I feel like most of the posters I have are just like headshots or portraits of characters that I like. And I see that people also have photo cards, and I still don't really understand what to do with photo cards. But I think the idea of just having something photo card sized, maybe it's like having a trading card. I don't know, because I do understand the whole, like, you know, having cards and whatnot, because I have a lot of like Suisse cards. But I don't know, I want an excuse to draw more portraits and headshots. So maybe we can get something like that going. I feel like I used to draw back in like 2022. I used to draw a lot of portraits and headshots. Then I got sick and tired of them. 2022 is probably whenever I had like big art burnout. And that was the time I was drawing so many portraits, and I haven't really drawn that many portraits since then. Plus, probably since you can get more detail in and not have the chore drawing dynamic. Exactly. Because I try to challenge myself every time I'm drawing full body. I don't know what it is with me, but like I just can't help myself but bang my head against the wall and choose like the most dynamic pose, or at least attempt to do so, while having like a high or low camera angle. In my head, it's like, I know it's bad, but like in my head, I think, oh, I need this piece to be a bit more interesting. It's like boring. Maybe I've expressed this before, but I feel like a lot of my favorite artists are able to kind of change headshots or like draw headshots in a very interesting way. And that's already like a challenge in and of itself, to kind of have like a more less dynamic pose, but still have it as interesting as something like a full body. Person saying I could never. Nah. 3D models carry me, bro. I'm telling you. They were looking kind of if you know what I mean. What up, Swurge? I appreciate that, brother. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't know. That's me saying that I need to start grinding portrait shots. And do I want to do that today? Maybe. Maybe. Hey, thank you, my Junie art supplier. What up? What up? Junie art supplier. I'm here. Yes, that is me. I need to draw more Junie. I do. And maybe after attempting this portrait, we can actually talk about that Junie piece. Because I do really like that piece. My god, do I have Kitasan up here? Yes. Of course she's facing this way. Is it who you're drawing? I'm trying to draw Kitasan Black because, oh yeah, for those who just joined, Kitasan Black, favorite horse girl. She just became available yesterday? Day or two ago? For in Uma Musume, and I'm drawing her because it was also her birthday on the 10th, and I missed her. I didn't know it was her birthday, so we're drawing her. So we're gonna kind of like ease into me gotcha pulling for her. Maybe, depends how I feel. You need to draw more. I got my first commission and fucked it. Took a real confidence hit from it. Oh, you know, I can relate to that. I have not, you know, I think that's just part of the learning process. I'm a lot of commissions, not a lot. Okay, there's a handful of commissions that I definitely could have done better. And let's just say, I don't know, I do try my hardest when it comes to commissions, but I feel like it's a whole complete different mindset when picking up a commission. Like, I try my best to get engrossed into, like, I don't want to, I do try my hardest when it comes to commissions, but sometimes the subject isn't extremely interesting to me. So I think some parts of it lack. I think it's just part of the process. It's like a lot of pushing and pulling when it comes to that. Junior straight fire, thank you. You love my art analysis, not glitch. Oh, thank you. I don't know, I can't be the only one that does this. I yap to myself about my own art to try to justify like my thought process between things, if that makes sense. I'll say things like, I'll like go through the process of everything, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds that makes sense. Because I do like, I don't know, I like hearing about anyone's process about drawing, because I think we all think a little differently, a lot of differently. And you know, art is more than just kind of just straight up like, yeah, I drew this. You know, I think it's never like that for me. There's always like ups and downs, and hearing about problem solving whenever you kind of hit that wall. It's nice to hear how other people tackle it. Was it bad art? It would have been great wallpaper, which is meant to be a thumbnail. Oh, completely different beast, didn't take it into account. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good point though, you know. Thumbnails, wallpapers, photo cards, keychains, whatever you may be drawing. I think it is, yeah, it's tough. Depending on how it's supposed to like turn out. You didn't even know it was her birthday? Your pools are gonna be cursed? Don't say that. Don't say that. I hope y'all know. I will. I have. I believe it's 30,000 carats to you know, get her. sorry, to get anything like hard pity. I'm at 39k and I will go all the way easily. Easily. That's good for viewer too, to explain what you're doing rather than leaving them guessing. Not everyone is an artist. Yeah, I agree. Because I think about that way too when it comes to anything. I don't know. There are some people that like, I'll listen to there are random people I've stumbled across that I like them listening to them explain something that I have no idea about. That is still interesting because you're listening to someone that is knowing of what they're doing. So even if it's something basic like art wise, I think it's worth sharing. There I go, spitting my canvas again. Oh, those you may not know, I love spitting my canvas, and this is like a recent thing in the last, like, I don't know, 3 months, where it's like, let's see, window. I used to have this open all the time, and why did it open on that screen? I used to have this. Oh my god, huge lag. My navigator open all the time until I realized I don't really, I don't know. It's a good way to like flip and then see both angles of the piece. And then I used to hear people like they would spin their artwork to also see, and I used to think they were crazy until I started doing it. And I do that now. It's like, it's the equivalent of, it feels like almost I'm going to the hyperbolic time chamber, because, you know, like when you get up, use the restroom, go run an errand, go eat or something, come back 20-30 minutes later, maybe an hour, and then your art piece is completely different. Spinning it kind of speeds that process up for me. At least I think so. That bitch is here, love watching art breakdowns. Well, I will be yapping about it in just a little bit. Speed. A friend who does that, he's too lazy to move his arm angle, so he just spins constantly. Yeah, I've been spinning a lot more than I've realized. And it's so funny to me because, like, instead of having the navigator up, I just have OBS on a different monitor so I can see it on a different canvas, like screen size. And whenever I like spin the art piece on my main like drawing tablet, I like seeing the corner like it's spinning. I'm like, oh, that looks so goofy. Need you digitally for a short time, had a tablet bind just for this feed. Yes, you need it, you know what's up, But you do that, finish a sketch and leave it over the night to check the next morning before aligning. Yep. I very, very rarely will go into like sketch to like final product unless I know in my head that I want to keep it a sketch. Like a really sketchy piece, which we'll go over in a second too. Then I'll just like finish it right then and there. But usually, even if I'm like sitting down and I just want to finish something in like an hour's time, I will still at least leave that. I'll leave it for like after dinner. Because there's just too many things that can look different, man. And I'm like constantly changing everything, especially like the face. The face is, I'm constantly moving the face around. Oh, I'm in a super sketchy mood. We're going to get ready for work. Hope you have a good draw and look forward to the Junie breakdown later. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good luck at work. Good luck at work. Thank you for stopping by. We'll be talking about Junie in a little bit. Because drawing does feel a bit, I don't know. I'm getting the itch. I really am getting the gotcha itch to pull. Maybe because I'm drawing Kitasan Black, I'm like, oh, I need to just have Kitasan Black. So this is as neat as it's gonna get today, I think. 'Cause I've been waiting too long. Two days feels so, oh my god. Take forever to do line work though. Then I'm gonna add line weight to more control. Oh yeah, you know, honestly, the more I draw, the more I hate line art, and I just try to like incorporate my sketch into my line art. Oh, because actually lining, I've been hating it. You tried wiki gotcha, I pulled the Fourth Amendment. What are you talking about? Hello? What are you talking about? What do those words mean? Wiki gotcha. He pulled the Fourth Amendment, he said. I pulled for Kitasan, but if I do, I'll just get another Ardelia dupe. Oh my god. Yeah. Sworge sent me I think he pulled his third Ardelia. Is that correct? I don't know, what do I do if I was you? I'd be pretty close to the edge, can't lie. There's a Wikipedia gotcha. How do you play it? How do you how do you play it? Is this open in packs? Please explain. I don't know, you kind of have me intrigued. Okay, all this art talk actually wants me to talk about art. Not what I'm sketching right now, though. I do see, I mean, this is usually what my first passes look like, to be completely honest. I do see the vision of where this is going. Oh, I see it, I see it. One of my friends does a clean sketch and then renders over the top of it. Uses gradient coloring style. She doesn't need a line art. Oh, wait, yeah, that's cool. That's cool, that's cool. See, that's another reason why I like to watch people's processes, or at least hear them talk about it, because I think seeing other people's processes or hearing about it, there's so many times where it's like, oh, I've never thought about doing that. And then you kind of try it. And then if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. a lot of times whenever I see like just those videos of like people screens being recorded, I like see how they organize their line art and coloring. And I mean, eventually that's how I got to my sort of way of doing things when it comes to like putting everything into folders and like using the clip to below layers. Okay, I see the vision and I kind of don't want to draw. That took me longer than I needed to, but let's pull up some of the things I've worked on recently. Let's yap about it for a little bit before we do some Gamba. Now I want to talk about everything I've drawn. Not that it's been that much anyways. Has it? I mean, yeah, I guess it's been a while. Well, I said this was going to be quick stream. How long is this? How long has I been streaming so far? Dang. 40 minutes. What the hell? Doesn't feel like it. Ooh, can I show this Yvonne piece? I mean, technically, right? Nothing is showing. Distracting you, sorry. No. Do not feel bad at all. I just need to practice on multitasking. I'd rather yap than just draw in silence, to be completely honest with you. I do very much appreciate the interaction. Do it? All right, let's talk about this Yvonne piece, because I know this sicko over here loves Yvonne. It's a sketch rather. Let's just do this and then let's do the Junie piece. NSFW warning. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So this Yvonne sketch, no one prompted me to draw this. I'm just a freak and, you know, I like cowkinis. And I thought, what if I drew Yvonne in a cowkini? And that was pretty much it. There's nothing more to it. And I deliberately kept it messy. And if you're going to be critical of this, there's one thing that I actually noticed about the piece I just will never not see, and it's the fact that I don't have her cyan blue or her cyan strands in her long pieces of her hair. But other than that, I like everything else about it. Well, now I know she doesn't wax. Yep, definitely canon. Yeah, at least that's how I feel. This is pretty... It's pretty simple. It's going back to me being a bit more deliberate about what I draw. In this sense, it was having a pretty basic pose, but trying to make it interesting, right? Because I think there's a lot of push and pull whenever it comes to certain pieces you do, right? That's why I think it's so weird for me to say I have a certain style, because sometimes I render hair, sometimes I don't, you know, it depends on the piece. In this case, I kind of just turned off my brain and was like, yeah, let's make a horny Yvonne piece. And I deliberately did it with a G pen. I think for some reason in my brain, the G pen, like a really rough G pen like this, something closer to like a manga pen, it encapsulates the horny essence. And I think for me it does that because it's perfectly, how to say this, it's what they use in you know, doujinshi and stuff. So whenever I use that brush, I'm like, okay, this is because I'm trying to make something a bit more deliberately horny. And it may not be in black and white, but actually I wonder if this looks good in black and white. I usually do this, but because it was a sketch, you know, it looks pretty good in black and white. It looks pretty good in black and white. The reason I do the black and white test is usually, I think I remember hearing a while ago, that it kind of just stuck with me, that the place with the most interest in the piece is where all the contrast happens, right? Values are important. Yes, exactly. So in this case, I think this does do a good job where the two places that have the most value are her entire face and then her tail, which kind of bleeds into like her lower body. But yeah, see, there's a lot of different contrasting values here, I'd say. So wow, good job, me. I mean, yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. Like I said, it was I had to stop myself from rendering too much because I wanted this to be a sketchy looking piece that I did take some time on, but I wanted it to still be messy. And I had to stop myself from going too deep into it. So I, you know, especially with her hair, I wanted to keep it looking very streaky. Even here, like where her face is, like her main middle bangs, I started to like shape it out, because right now, like, you know, there's no line art stopping the ends of the bangs, like defining the ends of the bangs. It's just like color blocking, and I drew it in and then it just looked a bit too defined, so I undid it. And I actually like the way this looks, because it's a bit more sketchy. Yes, you are definitely admiring her values intently. I know what you are. I know what you are. This is what that friend does with her rendering. It's all monochrome, gets good values, and the colors are great. Yeah. But yeah, nothing to say too much about. Nothing too much to say about this. I like something that I did like the way I did was I kind of, everything is colored line art, and I like the use of like the super vibrant line art for her horns. I think it's a nice touch. It's a nice touch. But yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about for this piece, because it was just, I don't know how long I took on this, but not an insane amount of time. Multiple sittings, but as for actual amount of time, not like an insane amount, I would like to think. But what else we got? We have, now this piece also came out of nowhere. I don't remember what actually caused me to draw this piece. I'm actually trying to remember. I don't know what it is. But no, I think I do remember what it was. There is, I think, that meme of like a screenshot of someone, like, I wish I had, I don't know what to type to look this up, but it was a screenshot of like a Pinterest, like someone on Pinterest mobile, and they typed in poses, and one of the poses was like was like a model pose or something, and then the next one was just like a guy holding a fish, right? And it made me think like, oh, Juno's a fish. Well, sorry, in this case it's Junie, but you know, they're fish. And I wanted just I was like, oh, wow, I want to draw her, either Juno or Junie at the time. I wasn't sure which one to draw. I was like, I want to draw them holding up a fish, except they'd be holding up their own tail, because it's kind of silly goofy. And that's pretty much it. Now let's go down. How far am I going to go into this breakdown? I guess I could show you the layers, the actual processes. Surprised you haven't done a Yidhara piece? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of characters that just character design wise I'd like to do, but honestly, it just comes down to me like really liking the character enough for me to draw a piece for them. Usually it's the idea, to be honest. Okay. So for this piece, I use a 3D model. I know, even for something I would say more on the simple side, I did use a 3D model. This is a 3D model, right? So he what I usually do is if I have a good idea of what I'm going to do for her piece, like, sorry, for the pose, if I can find something similar on the Clip Studio Paint asset store, then I'll take it and then use it as a base. So in this case, I think I looked up selfie, and then I like moved the camera around, and then I changed her arm to be a fist, right? And that's how this came to be. You see the resemblance? Yes. It makes it to where I don't have to think about the small little perspective details. And maybe wondering what the heck is that behind her? It is a boat. The 3D model of the boat. I did not want the boat was actually the last thing that I drew. For 99% of the piece, it was just a brown rectangle. I was like, that's gonna be a boat later, but I don't want to think about it now. So I found a boat model and I pretty much just traced it. And honestly, it probably is just still the weakest part of the piece, but I don't really care because it's just the boat. The 3 models are handy, but damn, they fit to work with. I agree. I'm not sure how it is in the later versions, but I have a pretty old version of CSP. It's like a gander. Version 2.0 to be exact. That's pretty old because I think 5.0 just came out, but I think it's so expensive to upgrade. I was looking into it, and apparently, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think if you want a perpetual license, you have to go from, like, if I wanted to go from 2.0 to 5, I would have to get 2.0, 3.0 upgrade, the 4.0 upgrade, and then the 4.0 to the 5.0 upgrade. And 1, that's expensive as hell. 2, the only other workaway around it is if you pay monthly for it, and then you just have the updated version all the time. But I don't care enough because I don't know what CSP has to offer. But all I remember is like the biggest reason why I even upgrade from 1.0 to 2.0 is the fact that you can liquefy multiple layers at once, and that's all I needed to function, right? I don't need any more special tools. I just don't need them. You think that you're on 1.0, but the new lasso clipping function looks so useful. Yeah, that's why I just don't even look at the new stuff anymore, because I'm like, I don't want to be tempted because it's gonna be expensive either way. I've been doing just fine. I'd like to think. But I mean, I don't know if there's that much to talk about for this piece, because honestly, I wanted her to have a little funny hat, obviously the one that everyone knows, like the fish fear me, women fear me type of hats. But I just looked up funny fish hat, like dead ass, and part-time hooker was the one I was like, that's pretty awesome. And I just took the design. I wanted it to be a bucket hat because, I thought bucket hats were cute, and I didn't want to just, because all of the references I saw were just them and like, the dad hats. But I was like, the bucket hat I think would look cuter, and I think I made the right call. It looks very cute on her, I'd say. If fishing hat doesn't have a slogan out, you do your wrong. True. You love her hat? Thank you. I love her hat too. And well, I will say, and I do this every time, if you're wondering, for Junie in this case, I trace the stickers because I am not freehanding and recreating all the stickers every single time I draw her. I was debating whether or not to even draw them in. I was like, maybe it's just too much, but I think it was a good addition. But every time I draw stickers from a character, if it's like super precise, these stickers are, I think, quite... I could have maybe freehanded them, but I was like, I just traced them and then transformed them. It's too it's too deliberate of a design for me to just freehand it. I think I'd go crazy if I try freehanding all the stickers. But I do like the rendering on her like sort of tracksuit, and I kind of made changes to them if you see what her model actually looks like. Do you have a reference photo of that? Hold on. Can I pull that up? If I copy from here, does it work? It should. Yeah. So this is what I was working with, right? $2D pounds and 3D surfaces are pure misery and having to do a t-shirt or something. And oh yeah. I wing it. I know what you mean. I do wing it and just transform and try to like skew the image, and I'm just like yeah, it looks good enough, I suppose. But yeah, honestly, I deliberately made her hair more brown because Junie's hair is a bit more like black, I would say. But I think I'm just so used to drawing Junie with like brown hair. I was like, fuck it. I think I just like it. It looks better anyways for this piece. Actually, the most challenging thing about this piece was her eyes. And I would say that I usually have somewhat of a style to draw eyes. Like, I usually don't have... I feel like it's hard for me to draw the entirety of the eye while not making the character have like a blank stare. Now, I think I can pull up what the eyes were looking like before in the speed paints. Give me a second. But I changed her eyes maybe like 3 or 4 times. And I tried every position I drew her eyes where you could see like the entirety, like the top of her pupil, or sorry, to the top of her eyeball to like the bottom of her eyeball. It just looked too much like a blank stare, and it was really throwing me off. Here. So, speed paint. You can tell here the eyes that I went with, full pupils, not pupils, sorry, just full eyeball. You can see for the top and the bottom, a bit of a blank stare. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. You know, I think this is a very beginner artist thing to do that I used to do it a lot as well. It's like you draw the intricacies of the eye, you know, the shine, the pupils, the darks, the lights, but they still look a bit soulless. So you see I changed it here. Her eyes were smaller, but you can still see the top and bottoms of them. But she still has that blank look to her. And I'm like, what the heck, man? I really do make a face before you color them. They can look so uncanny. Yeah, 100%. I was just having a hard time, and I was beating myself up over it because I was like, dude, because at this point, I haven't even rendered her yet. I rendered the background a good amount, and you know, I was proud of like how I drew the trees and the water. Very proud of how I did that. I just had a lot of fun with it. And then you can see that I traced over the stickers there, or patches rather. And then I finally just enlarged the eyes. The eyes are small. I kept moving them. I was like, maybe she needs to look more at the viewer. Maybe she looks more at the camera, whatever. And then now she's kind of like looking off the camera, assuming that like she's taking a selfie and she's looking at the camera that she's holding up. So like we, as the POV, is not the camera. It's like a little off, right? That's what I was going for. Reminds me of the pro tag from Pokemon Sun and Moon. True. Okay, I see that. Getting MHA vibes with the smile. Yes. It was the first time I drew a smile like this. I think it gave a lot of depth though. Oh yeah, and then one of the last minute changes I did was completely blocking out the eyes. Sometimes I do this. Sometimes, usually I have the, you know, I do the anime thing where like you can still see the line art past the hair. But I think because I think it just looks better in this case because like half of her face is like, you know, banged up. Not banged up, but like covered with her bangs. Hello. That it just looks better that it's actually covered. So good change there. But yeah, if you're curious about how I chose to render the background, I actually take a lot of inspiration from Sam Does Art, aka Sam Yang, and maybe I can find an example of the way that they render water. I kind of just tried to take after that. It is weird to animate how the eyebrows flow on top of the hair, but it works. Yeah, I agree. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I guess this makes no sense in the case of what I was doing. Her eyebrows still show, but because I think I always leave my eyebrows showing, but I guess there is a world where I just get rid of the eyebrow above the covered eye for consistency's sake. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I guess it looks all right. But yes, going back to this is the water. There's multiple pieces that Sam has done with water, of course, but obviously the idea is not for me to completely replicate what the water looks like, but rather study what he's doing with the strokes and everything. So maybe you can see some of the inspiration I take, maybe you can't, but yeah. Kind of for the background, I mean, I knew it was gonna be blurred as well, but I think even not blurred, it looks pretty solid. I need to draw more backgrounds because this was actually fun, and it just paints the picture better. It makes the piece, it makes Junie in this case feel more alive, and I don't know, I like the way it turned out. I rendered this way more than I thought I was going to. Originally, it was just going to be, you know, the goofy her holding a fish, and then that's it, right? I didn't really plan for a background, but then because I had the 3D model, and it kind of already puts all of everything else in place, I was like, well, this can work. So that's what I did there. But yeah, that's all I got to talk about the piece. I think everything else is pretty straightforward. The rendering, I think I just become more comfortable with rendering. I think the tail could maybe do some work, but I didn't want to like over render the tail. I remember really thinking that because that was one of the things that I used to do for drawing Juna, you know, because her tail is such a vital part of her character design. Sometimes I find myself over rendering it too much to the point where it kind of distracts from the piece, but I think I did a pretty good job at kind of balancing that this time in this case. But yeah, the composition and everything, unironically I do use it as my phone home screen. I don't know if that's weird, but I like to do that for pieces that I enjoyed making. So yeah, definitely a piece that I'm rather proud of. And with that, a bit over the hour mark, I don't want to stream for too much longer. So again, main purpose of this stream, I didn't get to do much drawing, but I got yap a little bit thanks to y'all, so I appreciate that. Always like yapping about art and art related things. Let's do some gambling. Let's do some quick little gambling so that I can play Uma Musume later. Turn that off. Turn this on. Alrighty. And let's see if I can. So yeah, I'm just gonna roll and then get off right after our roll. That's the plan. That's the plan. Let me open Uma Musume. Get ready for this. And let me know if it's too loud. It shouldn't be, but let me know if it's too loud. I say that as it's muted right now, I'm pretty sure. And buying. Okay. And let me make sure. Bang. Okay. Awesome. Let me know if that's showing up. It should be showing up. Okay. Now, here's where I do some of the pulling. So I can actually play later. All right. So I've only done that one free 10 roll that they gave us. I don't know how it's going to work, but I'm pretty sure from the looks of it. Let me claim these real quick. So we sketched Kitasan Black, and now we're going to pull for her. So yeah. I think what they're doing is 60 total pulls, 10 per day on this Kitasan Black banner. And then I think they're giving us more free pulls. Oh, this is a single free pull. I need to, excuse me. And then I think they're giving us 10 free pulls on this as well. Every day for 6 days. So 60 and 60, I think. 3 Kitasans in the first 10 pool streamer luck online. Yep, hopefully. So, I don't want to drag this on for too long, but the plan is go all the way to pity if we need to for Kitasan Black. I mean, we're guaranteed to Kitasan Black, right? Because I'm at 39k. And then I want Narita Top Road, right? If anyone's curious, I'd say my top 3 Umas in terms of attractiveness are Kitasan Black, Mejido McQueen, and Narita Top Road. And Narita Top Road, I'm pretty sure doesn't come out until like another year from now, or at least over a year. And her card's apparently pretty good when it comes to this scenario, new scenario. And I mean, I don't care about meta. I'm obviously just pulling for Kitasan Black. But let's do this single pool, this free single pool. And yeah, let's just rip them. Let's just rip them. Currently, it is 4:46, and there's a specific stream that I want to watch that starts in 15-ish minutes. So yeah, let's rip them. And please, I just want to get lucky. I want enough for just one Kitasan Black and one Narita Top Road. That's all I'm asking for. The last time I pooled, I saved everything for Tamamo Cross. And the luckiest 10 pool I've ever done in this game, I got Tamamo Cross and my first copy of Mihono Bourbon in a 10 pool. Can we get that lucky again? Oh, you wonder what stream? You know, we're on a horse type of spree today. But yeah, oh my god, look, and there's Kitasan Black. We're watching the animation every time, by the way, just in case I get the flips. You should have pulled for Tamamo Cross. You should have. She's awesome. Okay. Okay. Gold. Very nice. Very nice. Gold flip. Honestly, I'm not sure what. Oh, no. I was about to say, I'm not sure if I want any specific golds. Mambo is out, if I'm not mistaken. But I think I already got one copy of her in my first 10 pool. Quite lucky. Oh yeah, she is. She is. And we're continuing, because it's been a while since I pooled. We're just gonna shotgun these out. And I don't remember the, besides having the actual director show up, I actually don't remember what other signs I'm looking for when it comes to the SSR indication. Just no off banners. Well, actually, no, I don't want to say anyone. I don't want to put that into the universe. I think selectors are out as well. Oh, my own Top Gun. She's in my top 5. I talked about top 3 earlier. She's in my top 5 when it comes to horse girls that I like. I think there is a selector out. I think it's like $20 for like a card selector and $20 for like an UMA selector. But I don't know who's all in it. Depending on who's possible to grab, I think someone who's also in my top 5 is Fuji Kiseki, because she's fire as well. Welcome back, Kurimu. You missed the art explanation. Yeah, you hate me. Just say you hate me, man. I feel like I didn't talk too much about it. How many carrots do they get for returning players? I have no idea. They at least gave us 3K, I know that. And for the login bonus, a good amount per day. So at minimum, 2 10 pools, I think. Sorry, you're stripping too happy with the BG. Wait, why are you? Why in the background if you're also stripping? What is that? You're crazy. Don't let me distract you from anything. Holy. Oh, that's funny as hell. You've been stripping the whole time. Nah. You're funny as hell, bro. I need to turn noties on for you. It's looking kind of rough right now. I'm not gonna lie. What is this? The 5th pool? 5th 10 pool? Like I said, I will go all the way if need be. You know? Like Swerge said earlier, I'm hella fake. Her birthday was 3 days ago and I didn't even know. And I call myself a Kitasan Black fan. But I don't care. I'm going broke. I'm going broke. This might be the universe, you know, evening itself out for the nasty 10 pool on Tamamo Cross a few months ago. Any flippers? Any flippers? It's okay. That's okay. $60. That's okay. That's okay. That's a-okay, man. It's I don't even care. 3 days late to her birthday, she's 3 days late to your pools. Isn't Shino Flower out on global? I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea. Like her as a character? I thought she was. I could be tripping. But maybe I'm just thinking about her card. Didn't you also get hella lucky on a Vaughn and Tang Tang? Listen, that luck doesn't count. There's just no way that luck counts, right? Jeez. What up, Slime? What up, Wilson? Desire meter is ringing. Oh, I thought that was gonna go rainbow. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna go rainbow. Hello, if you just tuned in. It's looking kind of rough. What was that, 70? It's okay. It's okay. Once again, the universe might be balancing itself. If we go all the way to pity, you know, it is what it is. But I still believe. Ah, it's okay. Oh my god, look, we still are almost, that's okay, that's pretty crazy. Now we're not even sub 30k yet. This is pretty good. It's pretty good still. Next full trust. Okay. I'm trusting. Come on, Kitasan Black. I see y'all. I love Kitasan Black so much. So much. I'm not even kidding. I may have her MLB'd for her support card. I swear to God, I would have MLB'd it even if it was the worst speed card in the game. Was there anyone after Kita you wanted? Well, I'm scared to say, because what if I get that horse girl that's not Kita? You know what I mean? I think the only other Uma that I want, you know, I'm not a meta player, just for everyone wondering. I want Fuji Kiseki. I think she's in my top 5 for horse girls that I like. But I don't want an off banner. If I hit an SSR early, I do not want an off banner. No, no, no. I want... Oh my god! Oh, please, please get this out. Please. 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 We would make such good half horse, half human babies. I'm just saying. Please, 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 please. Don't be anyone else, please. Please, please, please. I said I'd go to 30k, but I do not want to go all the way to 30k, okay? Please. Oh my god, wait. God damn. No, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, here's my chance to cope. I don't have her. And off topic, but yesterday I went to go see the Beginning of New Era movie in theaters. I've seen it before, but not in theaters, and it was goddamn 10 times better in theaters. And Opera O is super sick. That's just me coping, but at least it wasn't a dude. God damn. Cut it. Oh wait, that was a different one. And it's not her. And it's not her. No, there's no way. Okay. Hold on. I was also just saying, if you didn't hear earlier, McQueen is in my top 3 for favorite Ubas, and I have her alternative outfit, but I don't have this version of McQueen. Dare I say W? You know, I'm happy. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. A double. Dude, this game is brutal, man. Games like this is brutal. When it's like you can get... I mean, that's a nasty pool. That's a nasty pool. Because, like, I don't care about dupes for Umas. And McQueen, something about McQueen, I mean... This is a good pool. What am I to say? What am I gonna do? Complain? What am I gonna do? Cry? But yeah, it is tough whenever I want to rate up and I get this lucky. And we're gonna keep it going because that was the first pool where we actually got under 30k, I think. Oh my god, my heart. They aren't Kitasan Black though. I don't want to hear it. You're right. I do want to see her in gacha though. I don't want to, you know, it's so much more lame and pathetic to me to spend the pity points on her. You know what I mean? Like getting her actually from the gacha would just be so much better than me going like, yep, I spent 30k carrots. One Kitasan Black, please. Like that's just pathetic. And every time it does that flip, bro, every time it does from the gray to the gold flip, my heart sinks for a second because I'm like, it's gonna go double flip. Ugh. Yeah, nothing but Dour Scarlets. It's the walk of shame. It is. It is. You have a real gambler mindset? What can I say? What can I say? Oh my god. Okay, here, right now. Please, please. Oh my god. Okay. Please. Yes. Okay. Oh my god. She is so beautiful. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. Look at her. Everyone look at her. Oh my god. That's the first time I've seen the pool animation, I'm pretty sure. Let's fucking go. But we have more. We have one more. Oh my god. Come on now. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I just want Fuji Kiseki. But if this is a dupe, I mean, I don't know what even stars even do, bro. Oh my god! Wait, that's crazy! Oh my god, what? More new Umas! You have, hope you have to change your underwear? Yeah. This is crazy! You know, again, I'm not a meta player, but apparently she's cracked. I know that. Oh my. Nah, this is insane. What is that? Oh my god, this is crazy. 4 new Umas, 110th pool. One of them is my baby girl, Kitasan Black. Really happy, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. You all have helped me in getting my wife, Kitasan Black, and more. I got on the free ticket. That's crazy. And with that, I want to. I have 25k still. It's crazy. I want the Narita Top Road card. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, before I do anything, oh my god. I'm so ill. I'm so mentally ill. How do I change my profile? By the way, guys, I have not been playing this game. I have not ran. Like, the last time I ran an Uma was one single run the Tomo Cross when she came out. And that was like months ago, I'm pretty sure. Look at her. Okay. Enough. We must pool for NTR. Oh my god, it's already 5. Well, I want an NTR card. Job skin so long ago, but I would pool for Umas I like. I feel you. Okay. This one's hopefully this one I think just does go a bit more quickly. Keep kicking your feet, bro. Oh, I will. I will. And again, I think I hear the new Admiral Vega card is actually good, which is a raid up here. I mean, come on. For those of you who have watched the anime, Narita Top Road to the Top, I like her. She's so cute. Everyone talks about her big ass forehead, but I think it's cute. All right, I think it's cute. Dreamer luck is real. You got 2 SSRs in your free pool. Nah, I need to see that later. Nah. This card. W. Yeah. Now all I need is my NTR card. And I can get out of here. And I should have checked like which SRs I need like maxed out, because there's a few that like I use that aren't maxed out, but whatever. Whatever, dude. You can't play tic-tac-toe under 5 head? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I like her part too. The fact that she doesn't have any bangs or anything. It's so cute. You guys shit all on your free pools? Oh. You know, it'd be like that. Was that max? Was that Manhattan Cafe maxed? I actually don't know. I mean, there's a chance I get shafted here too. Oh my god. Don't be any other card. I'm gonna be real, I don't even know what SSR cards are good. Besides like... No, I actually don't. Please, please spare me. And please, 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 Narita Top Road. Big Narita Top Road fan here. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not what I wanted to see. Not what I wanted to see. I don't even know if that's... I don't have it. I don't have it. Let's pretend that what didn't happen. I don't have it. Nope. This is a power card. I don't even want to know if it's good or not. Just don't tell me. Just don't tell me. It's not really the top road. Why do I care? Surely this can go by a bit faster. New. See, I just don't even know any of the new cards. It's been so long since I've done anything. But I do want to actually get back into like really like try some race. Oh my god. Please, 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 please no more. Please no more faking me out, bro. Please no more faking me out. Please. We could be done right here, right now. It's past 5. I gotta go watch a different horse stream. Please. Oh, it's new. Look, guys, it's new. Love new cards. Love new cards. Oh my god, Abra Vega. That's one more. I haven't been paying attention to how many of these I've gotten. Oh, it's a cool art. Look how cute it is. Look how cute it is with everyone in here. That's awesome. What is it? The stamina card. Awesome. Love new card. I actually really do like the card art in this. I have the first and second art books for the game. It's just you know what card I really like? I really like that Narita Top Road card art. You know what I'm saying? This one coming up right here is the one that I really like. Right here. Right here. I can show y'all right now. I love this one. I love this upcoming SSR card so much. No, 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 no. This art is good though. Actually, I love Helios. I love Helios. I love that brain rot girl so much, so much. I actually do like her. She's cool. She's cool. I get some psych damage every time she talks, but you know, in the good way. And this is almost maxed, I think. Sub 100. Can we go sub 100? Ay. Let's just... You didn't see that. Come on. Oh, to be so lucky, but not lucky. NTR by NTR. Yeah, that's how it's feeling. 6-7. Oh my god. Oh my... You're about to get MLB Vega before you get NTR? Nope. Because right here... Dude, you're kidding. This isn't real. 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 This Creamy, you got Kitasan Black. W. So happy for you. So happy for you. Okay, but unironically, I didn't even know this card existed. This looks banger. Hello? Hello? It's real. Oh my god. Please. Please. Yes. Oh my god. What is this luck? What is this luck? No, this is insane. This is insane. This is insane. She-Ra luck is real, guys. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. This is crazy. It's because you stream trust? That's what I'm saying. Oh my. It just put in my heart so back to. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Holy shit. Holy shit. She-Ra luck exists? It does, dude. You know what's crazy? Y'all not gonna believe me, but this is how I would be doing it. This is how I would be reacting if camera wasn't even on. Holy shit. Holy shit. Dude, I didn't know this was a card. This is so cute. Who said that earlier? Who said Maya armpit? Oh, of course it was Karibu. I was like, didn't someone say Maya armpit? No, that's real. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look how good this looks. Oh my god. Oh my god. And how much do we have? That was on the 100th pool. And with that, starting from 39k, now we're at 10k. But look at the haul, guys. Look at the haul. Before we wrap up, we got this Mayono Top Gun, this Smart Falcon card, this Winning Ticket card, this Helios card, NTR. Yes, yes. And how many Vegas did we get? If I counted correctly, I think we're one off of Max Vega. Just kidding, we're two. Did he even spend 30? That's crazy. That's crazy. I have one of these. We'll figure out what to do there. Rich gotcha experience for rich to poor in second. Yup. Yep. Hey, could be worse. I could be at 0, but we are not at 0. And not only for the cards, but we also got bang, 4 new Umas. OG McQueen, as well as TMO Opero, Christmas Ogre, and of course Kitasan Black. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And that's everything that I could have asked for, and much more. W, dare I say, W. Oh, that was fun. Like I said, it's been a very, very long time since I pulled in Uma. But now I can finally, not playing the game on stream, but I can play the game while watching a different horse stream. And, yeah, and make the best goddamn Kitasan Black there is. Anyways, that's it for today. I did what I needed to do. Thank you everyone for coming. If you heard me yap earlier about art, doodle Kitasan Black for a very, very short period of time, and now pulling for Kitasan Black and the NTR card. Yep. So anyway, can I borrow some of your luck card? Rosie's better? Yeah, I got you, bro. I don't need the luck anymore. That's been coming up. I got you. I got you. Anyways, yes. Next time I don't know. I like I said earlier, I wrote down everything that I needed to get done, and maybe work on some comms, draw more Kitasan art, draw the Suisse birthday art. Yeah, we'll see. More drawing, hopefully. So true. All right. Thank you all for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you hopefully soon. All right. Bye bye. Have a good rest of your day. Later.